Come on, guys. Let's go on inside here and go into this truck stop. All right. Go ahead and lock it. All right, guys. I'm here in Sumner right now. Sumner, Washington. I just unloaded. Anyways, I just unloaded about 2 miles, not even 2 miles away, like a mile away. And I'm picking up a load that's 3 miles away. That's going 400 miles, well, 450 to Missoula. And you know what? The holiday weekend is not a good weekend to look for loads. But I got lucky and I found one that actually delivers on Monday. Most of the loads were delivering Tuesday. You know, like they'd be like a day and a half run load and they deliver on Tuesday. But this one is a 450 mile run, delivers Monday morning, weighs 20,000 pounds, and it pays $2,300. So I grabbed it. It'll give me a chance. I'll do a 34. Didn't really want to do a 34, but we'll do it. And but I'll go ahead and, you know, Missoula's not the greatest place to pick loads up at, but even if I have to deadhead a couple hundred miles after I pick it up or after I unload on Monday, I'll still make a lot of CPMs out of this one. So it's pretty much it's basically a $5 a mile load with 20,000 pounds in the box. That's exactly what I was looking for, was a lightweight load to get me back through some of those mountains. You know, not a whole lot of stuff going out of Missoula, Montana. But like I said, a 200-mile radius will get me something. But we'll talk more about it here in a minute, guys. I'm going to go inside and maybe get something to eat or use the bathroom, whatever. And we'll talk to you guys in a minute. All right. Anyways, as I was saying, I just went ahead and went inside there, used the bathroom, got a bite to eat, got some chicken fried rice. Haven't eaten it yet, but got some chicken fried rice. It's expensive here. This is the first time I've been to this truck stop. First time I've been to this area in a truck. But yeah, it was pretty expensive. But anyway, went ahead and you know, got that. I'm just babbling now. Just babbling. Hope this mic picks up everything okay. So, recap. I dropped the load. No, I didn't drop it. I live unloaded the load in Sumner. I went to Costco in Sumner. I love Costco's. They are speedy. They're super fast. It's one of the only grocery warehouses that I actually like to go to. The only person you talk to is at the guard shack. They give you a door. They give you one of those buzzers. You back into the door. First off, you put your paperwork in the trailer. You back into the door. They instantly lock into you. Then they start unloading you. And I mean, you're in and out in like 30 minutes, if that. So it's record time at Costco. And then you light turns green. Your buzzer goes off. You pull out of the door. Go back up to the guard shack. Get a little signature paper thing from them, saying that it was received, and you're on your merry way. So, anyways, I was looking at loads, and I emailed about a load that picked up in Pile Up. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Puyallup or something like that. Here. Not far at all from Sumner. Like the zip codes anyway are like, I don't know, about 7 miles apart, I guess. So I emailed this load, or about this load, because it's only going 400 miles. Well, 450 miles. Picks up right around here and delivers in Missoula, however you pronounce it, Montana. And I know it's a real crappy area to pick loads up out of, especially in a dry van. That's more flatbed and reefer country right there. But it's paying fantastic. It's going to get me through some of the bigger hills, and the load weighs on the according to the listing, it weighed 30,000 pounds. So I thought, all right, that's pretty good. That's not bad at all, right? 30 pounds is 14,000 pounds less than what I had coming in with. So I should be able to, get a little better fuel mileage going up over, and get over the hills faster and everything too. But I didn't want to sit on it though until Tuesday. I didn't want to unload it on Tuesday and then miss out on a good paying load that might pick up Tuesday morning from somewhere. And then hopefully deliver it on Wednesday or Thursday morning. And, if I can deliver it by Wednesday morning, then that'll be one more load on this week's pay, not pay stub, but settlement. So I, emailed them last night, and got an email back from them this morning telling me that it delivered on Monday morning, which I was shocked, because everybody that I've been calling, the loads don't deliver until Tuesday morning because of the Labor Day weekend. And that was kind of frustrating, because I just wanted to go ahead and get everything, I want to get my plan, the whole reason I took this load was because I was an idiot. And I forgot to even think about the fact it was a holiday weekend. So my plan was I was going to unload this load, which this load paid me $5,200. It paid, just about $218 a mile is what it paid to come out here, which I know some people would say, oh, that's not that great to come out this far. But I also just simply wanted to come out here. I've never been out here in a truck, and I just really wanted to experience it. So anyway, I paid $218 to come out here, so $5,200. And I was planning on unloading and then immediately rebooking for another load, that I could maybe start to, I could maybe unload, 650 mile runs and just kind of stack them up, throughout the weekend and into next week, right? Didn't work out that way because of the holiday weekend. Like I said, nobody is taking shipments or nobody is receiving shipments until Tuesday. So I've been calling, and then I see on the load board on truckstop.com, I saw a load picking up, and not far at all from here, which most of the loads were picking up in Portland, which is a good 120, 130 mile deadhead. So I found this load on truckstop.com. It was too late to call anybody, so I sent them an email this morning. I'd sent them an email simply asking when it delivered, because I wasn't even going to worry about negotiating a rate. It was already $5 a mile. Maybe I should have tried to negotiate a rate, but at $5 a mile and only 30,000 pounds, that's pretty good. And it was, to me, in my view, it was a ticket out of, Washington, at least out of this area, and another good paying load under my belt for this settlement. So I got an email back from them this morning telling me that it actually delivers on Monday morning. So I'm like, hell yeah, man. So I pulled right over and called them and said, hey, I'm interested in it. I said, it's really delivering on Monday morning, right? I said, that you're taking into account the holiday weekend. It's delivering Monday morning, right? He goes, yeah, man, it's delivering Monday morning. He said that it's Halloween goods. It's going to like one of those Spirit of Halloween seasonal stores. And it was supposed to pick up yesterday and deliver today, but something happened and it just couldn't get picked up. They couldn't ship it out yesterday. So the next available slot to deliver it was Monday. And I can't pick it up until tomorrow. It's not going to be ready now to pick up until tomorrow. And I guess it's coming in on two of those like pup size crates. And the weight, which he told me, he goes, and by the way, the 30,000 pounds, he goes, that includes the two crates that this product is being shipped to where you're picking it up at. The weight is taking into account those crates. So he said once you take everything out of those crates, you're probably only looking at about 20 or 23,000 pounds. So I'm like, hell yeah. $2,300 for 450 miles, 20,000 pounds or so to go back over the hills. Yeah, definitely. Count me in. So like I said, for roughly $5 a mile, maybe a little less than that. I didn't even feel the need to try to negotiate. I'm like, shit, yeah, just give me the load. I'll go ahead and take it over there. And like I said, I didn't want to do a 34. What I wanted to do this week was just run on recaps because I've been running my butt off. I've been running my face off, man. No, I've been running my butt off. Averaging 650 miles a day all week. So I knew I could, run on recaps and make pretty good. I could do pretty well on my recaps because I'd have almost a full shift each day. So I didn't want to do the 34, but I guess what I'm going to do now is I'll pick up this load in the morning and drive to Missoula. There's a pilot there, and I'll drive there, get there tomorrow late afternoon, early evening, and do a 34. I'll just do a 34 right there in Missoula, and it unloads Monday morning. And then I'll probably end up not getting a load until Tuesday morning. I mean, I'm going to try to get one Monday, but being the holiday, it's not going to be very promising. So we'll see. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. So it's been a decent week. The fuel mileage on this truck has been horrible though. I spent, so far I've been really good at keeping my fuel cost at below 25% of the load. I've been really good at it, in fact. But this one, it's gone up to about 30%. 29%. And I probably could have kept it close to 25 or closer anyway. But I filled up the tank for a third time on this trip. And I could have probably gotten by with not quite filling it up. But I also don't want to have to get fuel here if I can help it, because it's just so damned expensive. So my idea was I could, use that fuel to at least get me back a little bit back east. Like maybe like more towards like into Idaho or maybe even Montana. I don't know. We'll see how far I can get, but I mean, just I've been averaging. I averaged 4.9 mpgs. With the load coming up here. I mean, it was just god awful, absolutely awful. So yeah. So in retrospect, this load really wasn't the load that I should have booked. But everything can be looked at differently in retrospect. That's the whole point of it. But like I said, though, I mean, I came out here mostly because I wanted to experience it. I wanted, I've never been out here before in a truck. Like I said, we flew out here one time. The wife and I did. We flew out here and took a cruise from Seattle up to Alaska. But I've never driven out here. I just wanted to experience the full beauty that is our country and drive through Montana, which, by the way, Montana is absolutely gorgeous. Not that I have to tell any of you guys that, but at least if you're a truck driver, it's just breathtaking. I posted a video earlier of me driving through. I believe that was in Montana. It's just, it leaves your jaw dropped at just how beautiful parts of our country really is. But anyway, so yeah, so like I said, I'm going to be going to Missoula and unloading there Monday morning. But I'm probably going to end up, this truck, man, the payment on this thing is just way too high, excessively high. And my company called me and asked me if I wanted to go into one of their trucks. Because it would literally be, if I go into one of their trucks, it would save me $700 a week. A week. Now I'd have to give them a down payment again, which sucks because I gave a down payment for this truck. But when you factor in over the long run, saving $700 a week, after a couple of weeks, it's going to pay off, the down payment that I give them for their truck. So, yeah, I'm going to, they said they'll probably have a couple available in a couple of weeks. So I'm probably going to give this truck back to Quality. It only makes sense from a fiscal standpoint, because this thing, I love the truck. I really do. But I'm not out here to be stylish or to impress anybody with my nice truck. Unlike some people on the YouTubes, I'm just gonna say. I'm just kidding. I highly respect the people on YouTube that do have some of those nice trucks. People, I'll catch hate for it, but Ike and Will and them, they have gorgeous trucks, especially since Will wrapped his W9. So I can't fault either one of them for having their dream truck. But right now, me being especially as new of an owner-operator as I am, and when you think, if I really want to, I could go buy one of these trucks and have a substantially less payment, than I'm making right now on this truck that I'm leasing. So if I really wanted to, I could get into another one of these. But again, the fuel mileage on this is dreadful. The best fuel mileage I've gotten on this truck was about 6.6, and that was with that was on flat ground, and that was with what was it, like a 10,000 pound load. So I know I can do far, far better with fuel mileage. And the trucks that they have are Cascadia Evolutions, like 2016s, 2015s, whatever. Cascadia Evolution. Damn it, got a phone call. So, anyways, it'll be they have 2015, 2016 Cascadia Evolutions. Sometimes they get brand new ones in. So the fuel mileage is going to be so much better, so even I'll save hundreds of dollars a week just in fuel, let alone the truck payment. So it's just a no-brainer, so as soon as they get a truck available, I'm taking this truck back to Quality. I know I made a video about Quality right after I got the truck, kind of saying that they're better than they used to be as far as their personal, like how they are personally with each individual person, how it's not a rat race anymore. When you go there to get a truck, it's just a lot more personable, and it is. You deal with one person, that one person takes you out on the lot and shows you the trucks they have available. And it's a better experience, but the payment is just, it's unnecessary, to be blunt. The truck payment itself is $895, I believe it is $895 a week, and on top of that, there's a $200 a week maintenance escrow, or not escrow, but maintenance fund, and you cannot opt out of it, despite what the coach says. He's suggested doing something to opt out of it. I tried. I couldn't. I can't opt out of it. Oh, lady, don't come over and talk to me. Oh, okay. I thought she was going to come over and ask me for money or something. But anyway, you can't opt out of it. I tried. You can't opt out of their CPA. I tried. So after all is said and done, I'm paying anyway, $11.75 per week on just the truck. So it's just, again, unnecessary. Am I making money? Yes. Could I make more money? Hell yeah. Would it be stupid to keep this truck just because it looks cool? Very. So as soon as they get a truck in, and I mean, hell, maybe I'll go out and look for one to buy. I could buy a Freightliner Cascadia or something like that and have probably an even less payment than what I'll be giving PDP. I don't know, but either way, PDP is going to be a lot more fair. It's about $500 a week for the truck, so it's a lot more fair. And yeah, I mean, it just makes more sense. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now. But like I said, I'm pretty happy with everything. I'm learning. I'm just, I'm not going to put it out there that I know anything about what I'm doing yet. I know enough to get me by, and I'm learning as I go. So, it's just the way it is, I've been driving for 10 years, but I'm in a whole new league, and I love it. Absolutely, I love it. I love booking my own loads. I love negotiating the rates. I love going home when I want to go home. I love it. But I also love to make the money. So if I can do something, and have, and be in a better position, then I'm going to do it. In my opinion, it'd be stupid not to. So I'm not going to keep this truck just because I want to keep it. I said when I got this truck, I'm using it primarily as a stepping stone, and that's exactly what it's been. So, like I said, once they get a truck in, I'm going to use one of their trucks, or I'm going to lease one of their trucks, and then just go from there. So that way I can make more money. They just didn't have a truck available, when I came over here. But anyway, yeah, that's that. I'm at a truck stop, a Shell truck stop in Sumner, and I don't like it. The only reason I'm here is because I can't go to where I'm going tonight, or I can't go to where I'm picking up in the morning right now because I'm just not allowed to. And they won't be ready for me until tomorrow anyway. And I'd like to have a bathroom all night long, and I know that they wouldn't have a bathroom anyway all night long because they're not open 24 hours. But the place I'm at, though, it's the only truck stop in the area that I'm aware of, and $26 to park here for a 24-hour period. And they don't even have showers. That's what pisses me off the most. I wanted to take a shower. They don't even have a shower. And I'm paying $26 to park. But, hey, I got some fried rice for $11. God, that's pathetic. Alright, guys, I'm going to go and sign off here and eat my $11 fried rice. And, yeah, we'll catch you guys all later. Take care. Be safe. Keep making the money.